On Daf 71 of Eruvin, we get an interesting debate. We're talking about exactly what food people have to contribute to make the Eruv, which is in a sense a joining of different homes or courtyards or alleyways, so one can carry and kind of live in all of that area. And we've got one opinion that says, you know what, bread is really the essence of it. The other one says wine. And if you think about these two things, and they're incredibly important staples of the ancient world, but they serve very different purposes. The one that says bread, and bread is really the essence of food. Bread was the main thing keeping people alive. It was like the main source of calories and nutrients that people had in the ancient world. So it makes sense that bread is the thing, that's the thing where we can have the Eruv food in, that's going to kind of create our home base for Shabbat. But wine is an incredibly social thing. And if what we're talking about is bringing all of these homes together to form one unit, then it makes a certain amount of sense that we have wine be our anchor. As my Chavruta Dave Swither wound up saying, bread is where I live, wine is where I mingle. That there's the social aspect that comes together with wine that isn't quite there as it is with bread. At the same time, there's the basic sustenance from bread that doesn't come from wine. So what are we doing here? We're collecting food for basic sustenance, or to be like bringing a community together as one in a social atmosphere. And I think this is part of the debate that we've got going on here. And it also points out that we have different stringent opinions on this point, and it points out that we don't take two stringent opinions from one rabbi when looking at the area of Eruvin, which was an aside of this whole debate, saying we can have stringencies from one person, we can have stringencies from another person, but because it's a rabbinic area, we don't want to be piling on the stringencies on top of each other.